Hi, in this video of Microsoft Excel training, we'll see how to create different sheet and how to manage different sheet in the workbook. So to create a workbook, okay, first you can go, you can open like through Control N, or you can open through this directly, different workbook, and inside this is called workbook. Example, this book one, this is called the workbook, okay, and inside the different sheets will be there. If you are using the lower version of Excel, then there will be by default there will be three sheet will be there, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, but I am using 2016 version of Excel, and in this Excel, when you open the workbook, you will be able to see one sheet by default, sheet 1. If you want to add more sheet, you can just click plus button, and more number of sheet will get added, right? Sheet 1, 2, sheet 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can create a multiple sheet as per you. Okay. The next is you want to rename the sheet. Example, this sheet 1 you want to keep the no Jan. Okay. So example, January month. Okay, similar sheet 2 example, February month, or sheet 3 example, March, no, sheet 4 example, April. So you can do the rename here, April, May. So you just double click it here, and you just you can change the name. Otherwise, you just click no, right click, and you do the rename, and you do the change your name, change the sheet name, right? So example, you want to this is how to insert the sheet, and this is how to rename the sheet. The next is you want to delete any sheet, just click right click and delete the sheet, right? Similarly, if you want to insert the sheet, again you can just click plus button or right click and insert the sheet, right? So again, worksheet it will get insert. Similarly, if you want to highlight this sheet, right, this goes to different color, you just right click and tab color. You can select example, Jan, you want to make it a red color. So see here, this tab it got a red color. Example, this tab you want to make a different color, you just make it different color. Like example, I made it green color. So this is how to make the sheet, right? Make the sheet with different color, tab color we call it as. The next is how to the next is how to how to hide or unhide. Example, mark sheet you want to hide it, right? So just right click and hide it. So now this mark sheet got hided. So how to see the again unhide it? So again just right click here, unhide, click the unhide. Once you click the unhide, this whatever the sheet was hided, those sheets it will show. If you want to unhide again, just click the sheet and you just unhide it. So again it will become unhide. Now example, I want to hide everything, right? I want to select the multiple sheets and I want to hide it. Just click any sheet and click control, and you just click the other sheets, right? So I selected 4 sheets. You are seeing with all are the white color. It means all these 4 are selected. Now I want to hide everything, so I'll just right click and I will hide. So all these 4 sheets are got hided. Now I want to unhide again. So again I'll just click right click and unhide. So here 4 sheets got unhided, right? Out of this example, you want to unhide only one sheet. Example, April. So you just click April and you click OK. So now this sheet got unhided. Similarly, if you multiple sheets are there, example, okay, there are multiple sheets are there. Just see. So then what's happening? So more number of sheets are there right now. Example. So how all the sheets are not showing here, right? So what you can do? This bar is there, a horizontal bar. So you can reduce it so that it will show all this thing, all the sheets. So to go to the left to the sheet, you just click it here. It will show all this thing. Just click one by one. It will show everything. So now if you want to see how many more sheets are there, so in this case example, just see, I'm clicking number of sheets. Example, 20, more than 27 sheets I created. So in this case, if you want to see, it's very much difficult to find what are the sheets that are there in this Excel. So just to see it here, just click here, right click. Once you right click, it will show all the sheets there, right? So example, you want to go to the February sheet, just click February and you just click OK. So now you can go to the February sheet. Similarly, you want to see, go to so you just click it here, right click. Once you click it here, it is, you want to go to the sheet 13, you just click sheet 13, you go to there, sheet 13. Okay, so this is how no, it will you will insert the sheet, you rename the sheet, modify the sheet, go to the sheet, right? Then again you want to move the any sheet, just click it here. You want to move it, just click move it here, right? So again you want to copy the sheet. Okay, example, this sheet you put yellow color something. Okay, example, this sheet something is there, you written. Now this sheet 13 you want to create one more sheet, right? So example, just click sheet 13 and you just click move or copy and create a copy. Once you click create a copy, one more sheet of the same sheet it will get created. So now you want to insert that sheet which sheet, before which sheet. So example, I want to create a sheet. So by default it will show the first sheet, before that it will show. If you want to change it near to any sheet, example, you want to select you want to make it near to the sheet 10. So you just click sheet 10 and create a copy, click create a copy, then just okay. So here you see the sheet 13, right? This sheet 13 I just copied it here, so it's showing one more sheet got created with bracket as 2. Okay, sheet 13, because the same name cannot have the you cannot create the same name, no, you cannot create the sheet with the same name. That's the reason it's showing with 2. Now you can change it. So again, example, if you want to change it, just see here, if you want to keep the same name, it will not allow. So here saying the name is already taken, try a different one. Okay, so I have to make a new name. That's the reason it was showing by default in bracket 2. Okay, so this is how to create a different sheet, rename sheet, insert sheet, delete the sheet. Example, I want to delete this sheet, just right click and delete it here, delete it. Okay, so this is how you can create different sheet in this Excel. So we discussed like how to create like create a, to discuss insert sheet, delete the sheet, okay, rename, okay, tab color, okay, how to move around the city, how to select all the select multiple sheet, we saw how to hide a sheet, how to unhide a sheet, right? So all this thing we saw. Example, you want to write in all the sheets in the same thing. Example, I want to write sheet 9, 12, 11, 10. I want to write 5. So just click 5 it here and just see it, enter. So where I wrote D6, right? So everywhere it will write D and D5, right? What are the sheets selected? Everywhere the cell name is D6, right? This is the cell name. So under D6 I wrote 5. How many? One time I wrote, but whatever the sheet I selected, everywhere it got written, right? So you are seeing this 5, right? Yeah. Okay, so we discussed how to insert sheet, delete sheet, rename sheet, tab color, move, select, hide, unhide, and copy also the sheet also. Okay. Hope this video helped you to understand how to work with this Microsoft Excel sheet. See you in my next video. Thank you.